out there, YouTube land and Twitter peeps? Lumpz the Clown here once again. Tonight I'm going to be hitting you with a double feature. We're going to go back to my childhood, explore two different games. First, I'm going to go ahead and talk about 1981. There was an arcade game, and it hit the spot, and it was called Block Hole. A little different from a lot of the other games at the time in the fact that it lumped up concepts of Tetris and Space Invaders into one game. Basically, you assume the role of a ship. You have shapes that look like Tetris shapes coming down from the sky at you. And what you got to do is you got to shoot your bullet strategically in order to form squares and rectangles in order to get points. The bigger the rectangular square, the more points you get. Later on in 1990, it was ported out to the Game Boy, and that's the version that I remember. Happened to get it like super duper cheap, like maybe $1 or something back then. No joke. But I got it right here, Quarth, 1990. We're going to go ahead and play that the second time around, but what you got going on right behind me is Quicks. Now, Quicks, you assume the role, it looks kind of like a pixel sort of thing, and then the Quicks, the title, is actually referring to the main enemy of the game, which looks like a serpentine, randomly moving character made out of lines. And what you got to do is you got to move your pixel around the screen and form shapes, and when you fill a complete box, it's shaded in. And that's the one where the Quicks is not enclosed. So basically, in order to get the points, you got to travel up the screen, you got to be strategic, avoid the Quicks. You also got sparks going around the outside of the screen. Now, they will also travel up completed lines, so watch your ass there. They will follow you, and it gets closer and closer, more hectic. The more squares, boxes, shapes, whatever you're fucking filling in. And then I should also mention that there's super sparks that will also travel up the incompleted lines. Now, regular sparks will avoid those, but in this case, super sparks or fuses will come and get you, and that's in later on stages. To tell you the truth, I think I've gotten about maybe 3 or 4 stages in to start getting killed, because that Quicks gets really fucking quick. But to tell you the truth, this one is a lot tamer than the arcade version. The arcade version is absolutely brutal when it comes down to the speed of the Quicks. Block Hole is a lot more graphically, I guess you could say, enhanced when it comes to the arcade. This one's a little bit more simplistic, but you get the choice of different ships that you can select. Well, we're going to go ahead and fire up this double feature and get rolling. Alright, we're queuing out tonight. We've got Quicks and Quarth. We're going to start out with Quicks. Let's go ahead and get fired up. Now, something I'd failed to mention in my intro is the fact that you got 2 separate speeds. You got here fast, so I'm holding down the A button to do that. And then you got slow. Now, why the hell would you go slow, you ask? Well, slow nets you more points. But, of course, you have the higher risk of getting hit. Like right there, I totally chickened out. Alright. Gunning for my nuts right now. I've got to watch myself. Goal is 75. It's up there in the top left by the title. Oh, go, go, go! Alright, so I hit 75 right on for round 1. Beautiful. Let's see what this does for points. Jack shit. So that's the other thing I should mention. Go balls deep, try to get higher than the target, and you're going to do awesome. You're going to get some bonus points. Now, I don't quite know what the blinking for the sparks does. I don't know if that means they're stopped or what. I haven't really paid much attention. Alright, where are you going, stupid? I'm going to float for it. Oh! Uh-oh. That's what happened. The blinking sparks mean they just got added, so we really need to watch our ass now. Okay, you see that right there? I got 81, goal was 75. So I ended up getting 6 over, got a bonus. I will take it. Go, go, go. Whew. That was close. That was really fucking close. Uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna go for it. Ah! Telling you, man. You just don't know what that fuck's gonna do next. Alright, go! Oh, man. That close. I fucking did it. I guess that's 1 up. Got a 1 up. Shit! Oh! You see that? I was 1 pixel away. 1 motherfucker. Damn it. We're gonna get it. I can feel it. Feel it in my clowny bones. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Oh, fucking spark. Look out. Ah! This guy is going crazy. Fuck. like a sea lion coming after me. I'm a fucking baby pup, and he just bah. Now, I never realized this until I read up about it, but that is Mario right there, and so serenading a buzzard. Sure, why not? Got to get some of that Avion love. Alright, so we got here Quarth, 1990 by Konami. I forgot to mention that Quicks was put out by Taito. Same folks did Space Invaders. Alright, so let's get started. Level 1, I would assume, would be the rate of speed. The blocks descend. Stage, I'm going to start out with 1. We'll keep it simple. And out of all these ships, you get a choice, which of course is different from the arcade. But we got here the tree monster, which has always been my personal favorite, or this mouser-looking guy. He's pretty badass. Let's go pick the tree. Kind of reminds me of Halloween. You know, folks have something like this planted out in the front lawn and shit. Little kitties come up. Alright. Tell you the truth, I always select random, so I don't quite know what to expect at level 1. Ah, shit. Alright, you see that? You have to create a rectangle, and if you shoot one block too many, you have to compensate for the rest of that row in order to make a perfect rectangle or square. Okay, so I have discovered that that one right there slows the descent of the blocks. For how long, I don't know. Okay, so we got that. Hey, look at that. I didn't even fill in that other one. It just gave it to me. But this is what wrote me in. The enchanting music, the strategy, the power-ups, although I hate to admit that I don't quite know what they all do. So you get these cards if you happen to complete a rectangle of a certain size or get a certain amount of points. Alright, so right over there on the right hand we got Qualify, which is the amount of points required in order to move on to the next stage. And it actually counts by block. So we got 463 more blocks to go. Alright, I assume with this lightning bolt that is going to eliminate all blocks on screen. Let's go ahead and get some on here and test it. It worked. Beautiful. All that nerdy gamer knowledge I've acquired over the years is starting to pay off, folks. You've seen it here first. The shapes are starting to get a little bit more intense. Now that we know that we'll get points for a whole rectangle by adding it up like that, like what you're seeing right above me, we're going to go ahead and fill that in. I don't know if it's going to give it to me on this one since both sides aren't completed. Of course not. We'll go ahead and knock it out anyway. Yeah, if it's not forming a U shape, you're not going to be able to meld it up with other ones, I've started to notice. But if it looks like a horseshoe, then you're in luck. Just go for it. Get some fucking points, why don't you? Oh, yeah. I miss simplicity, the arcades, these types of games. If you ask me, a lot of games today focus a lot on graphics. And I've tried some of the modern games, and about 99% of them hold like zero value for me. I just don't feel like I'm involved in it. This right here requires true grit and the fact that it's not relying on graphics to carry it. It's relying on strategy. It's relying on the user being really dexterous. I'd fucking pit my ass up against any kid any day of the week playing something like this that only knows Call of Duty or, you know, Modern Warfare, whatever the fuck's out there now. You know, and don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking first-person shooters. I dig first-person shooters. Matter of fact, kid came over with Black Ops. He's like, hey, you want to fucking play? And I'm like, sure. Now, I've played Borderlands and a few others, and I'm really good at first-person shooters ever since Doom came out. I didn't tell this kid that. I kind of sat back, let him kick my ass a couple times, and then I started smoking him. And that fucker started getting pissed. He was like, God damn it, son of a bitch, talking shit. And I'm just like, yeah, that's right. I know how to play first-person shooters. Boom. I think I blew his ass up with a mine or something. I can't even remember. Or a fucking grenade. One time I totally snuck up behind him and just popped him right in the back of the dome with a sniper rifle. Point blank. That was awesome. I wish I would have recorded that. I'm up in bonus territory. I don't know when the hell that happened. But I'm still on stage 1 of 1. And the other thing about this game, you only get 1 life. So it's very important not to fuck around. It's been forever since I played Block Hole, so I couldn't tell you if the same rule applies to the arcade game. Okay, we're going to say fucking burn up all our bonus things. I get the idea when it comes down to Quarth and how this game works. It's a beautiful game. I love the strategy involved. I'm gonna do one more rectangle and we're gonna call it a play. Why not? Oh no, it's coming after me! Ah! My fucking head exploded. Whoops. Well, there you have it, folks. Just got done playing Quicks and Quarth, ending with Quarth. Both of these games got a dear place in my heart. When I was a kid, me and my brother were stashed up in a break room, waiting for our parents to get off of work. Our Game Boy was the only thing that kept us sustained in all those hours of waiting. Quicks and Quarth held a place in our hearts, along with TMNT, Fall of the Foot Clan, and then also Tetris, of course. Everybody's got Tetris. I, for one, just recently reacquired it. But in this case, I want to thank you all folks for watching again. This is Lumpz the Clown playing Quicks and Quarth. Much clown love. Lumpz the Clown out.